Claudia, I love this place. I've been coming for years, and you have been the original owner for 23 years. You've created your own kind of little world here.
Yes, we have, which is quite a privilege. When we started, who would have ever thought it would turn into what it has? But it's interesting looking back. I mean, it really was a journey, and we just kept adding on to it.
Yeah, I heard you refer to the place as Google Land.
We do, because it's our own little reality back here, our own world that we get to control. So, yeah. Googie Land it is.
Well, let me just let me give you a chance to talk about whatever you may want to say, and not just respond to what I may ask you. What's different about almost 25 years later from when you started?
Well, it was really, when we did start here, we were very exotic. We started as a bakery and had a lot of things that people were not familiar with. And it's been fascinating to watch the food scene grow in the area, and just how comfortable people have gotten with what we offer. Where at the beginning we had to do a lot of explaining, and there was just it was pretty hard at times, and now no questions asked, it's fully embraced, and that's what's been really nice to then also just expand with what we have going on the property. And the other really big goal for me was to make it a 5-sensory experience. So it's not just about what you taste. I'm a very strong believer that ambiance is very important. And that it's a sort of community place where people can meet up, you're comfortable, but yet it's casual. So you just hang out, you have really good food, very good beverages, you have an environment that's really just comfortable, a little bit different than your everyday, slow down a little bit, enjoy, and just take some time out and come to Googie Land.
Terrific. That's perfect.
Woo! You okay?
Good. Yeah, it is.
I didn't offer you anything to drink. Would anybody?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what would you recommend? Love it. Let me get this out. Yeah, I love it. I'm not a big craft beer person, but this is I love wheat beer, so that's perfect. Well, we went to a bar. The original place his grandfather opened, they didn't even have iced tea, much less. All they had was soft drinks in bottles. And then, but I did stories about that place and ended up writing 4 books about North Carolina barbecue. But that was just at least under his name anyway. That was his dad's original place. They always cooked on electric for hickory. But he retired and went to Alaska to be a hunting and fishing guide, which he's done in the off season anyway, so he's happy enough. Shooting the flies on my feet. Bob and I have been through the I've eaten at Guglhupf so many times over the years, and one of the reasons it's one of my favorite. I've eaten at Guglhupf many times over the years. I love it because it has a nice, cheerful buzz. There's water fountains right next to you. There's lots of conversation. You kind of have to speak a little loudly to be heard. That's what makes the place magic to me. Whoop.
And anytime.
I've eaten at Guglhupf many times over the years, and one of the reasons I love it so much is that there's a kind of a cheerful buzz. There's lots of conversation. We have a gurgling fountain. We have some traffic noise. It's just energy in the air, and the food, oh boy. All right.
Even better. Okay?
Now, I happened to visit at Sunday brunch, but even this croissant has kind of a German touch. There's scrambled eggs, there's Gruyere cheese, there's Westphalian ham. Look at that, there's avocado in there. Doesn't that look wonderful?
Anytime.
Ooh, that's quite a handful. Oh my.
Anytime.
For a beverage, beer, that sounds a little, all right, you ready? Beer at brunch time, you bet. This is a Schneider Weiss, which is a wheat beer, which I really love. That's the reason it's not clear.
Take it out of frame. Perfect. Okay. Anytime, Mr. Bob.
And this has Gruyere in it too, right? And fine herbs and, okay.
And leeks.
Right. This is an Alsatian potato leek tart. That looks so great. It's served with a wonderful looking cucumber salad. Let's have a look at this baby.
Are you going to go in tighter?
Yeah.
Right? Anytime.
You got potatoes, you have leeks, you have fine herbs, you have Gruyere cheese. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, and I'm not going to try and we're just going to go to the bite.
Okay. Okay.
Personally, I love to make potato leek soup, so this is right in my wheelhouse.
Anytime.
My wife, Ruthie, eats cucumber salad literally every day of the week with slightly different dressing. I can't wait to bring her here for this.
Anytime.
Some people dress cucumbers with more of a vinegar mixture. This is a yogurt dressing. Nice and smooth. Okay. All right.
And anytime.
On both the daytime and the dinner menu, you'll be drawn to this absolutely gorgeous pounded out pork schnitzel, gloriously topped with a fried egg.
Anytime.
Oh, how many times in Germany and elsewhere did I eat a meal like this with a fried egg on top?
Need one more.
Okay, ready?
1 second, please. Anytime.
How many times in Germany and elsewhere in Europe did I eat a meal like this with a fried egg on top? All right, that's kind of dangling, so I didn't want to take it up. Okay, now I got it. All right, so you can.
You want to do it again? Or?
No, no.
It's so fascinating how you do the show. Right, but I don't mean to be a nuisance sitting here.
No, no. I.
All right, sir. Anytime.
All right. It's interesting to me that a lot of Southern type restaurants have really kind of adopted schnitzel, pork schnitzel. It's not surprising because that is terrific stuff.
Anytime.
Spending time in Germany, we used to buy vice versa from little street carts. It usually came with some mustard and a little bit of mashed potatoes on the side, which is sort of street style. Here it comes with a slice of baguette. I raised that up too high, didn't
Kind
I?
of raised it on me, but yeah.
Huh?
Can we do one more? Is that,
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on. All right, sir. Anytime.
Traveling in Germany, I used to buy vice versa from little street carts. Usually got a little side tray of mashed potatoes and some nice German mustard. Here it's served with a slice of baguette. All right.
Okay.
We usually stopped at those street carts after we'd been to the beer garden and had lots of beer.
Okay.
Now here's a full-fledged wurst sandwich. This is bratwurst on a, what kind of bun is that?
Pretzel supper?
Bretzel. Okay. All right. Here's a larger version of a wurst sandwich. This is bratwurst with sauerkraut on a bretzel sub roll. It's served with Schwabian potato salad, and I just have to at least take a bite of that.
And anytime.
Very manly sandwich.
Right.
It's just really cute. It's become also a very popular baked good. And at first it was always a brioche-based yeast-risen cake, and now it is okay to make all kinds of different flavors.
Coffee cake or
Guglhupf?
yeah.
So Guglhupf comes from the back of the Munician monks. Capuciner monks, sorry. So originally there is still a conspiracy on who came up with the original Guglhupf. The Austrians claim that they baked the Guglhupf to celebrate. The Hupf comes from the hood that they wear, and the Kugel because they're always bent over. So it's a Guglhupf.
Okay.
Complicated story.
I think I'm probably not going to go there for this piece.
All right. Anytime.
The fruit tart is really one of the main visual dessert icons of this place.
Hang on. I thought you were going to pick it up higher for some reason. Okay. There you go. Right there.
Well-
Ready? Go.
The fruit tart is really one of the main visual dessert icons of this place. I love the sponge cake there. It's got some structural integrity to it. Oh, that
Yes, you're talking about like the government paying for it. What do you think about the job?
Thank you. I'm doing alright. How are you? I will have a breakfast steak with cheese, please. Okay. This one? Yes. Or do you want one? Do you want to try this? Jenna? What is it? Breakfast steak.
And I'll take one cream puff. I think that's like okay to stay in the car.
Alright, well that's it for me.
Do you cut that or do you set it as a whole only?
You slice it.
You slice it?
You slice all of them except for the ciabatta. is 5931. Would you like to leave a tip today? Yes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you need a copy of your receipt?